which your mouth is to form. Q. It comes out in a rasp. Crack. A man bumps. He doesn't apologize. He doesn't even glance. You're not a person yet. You are a shape. Obstacle. Be ignored. You're in the way. You look to the sky again. Of guidance. There is no hunger and smoke. It's your morning. This is the beginning. You've been awake for less than an hour. And already, you're tired. Asterisk, you awaken not to the sound of a gentle alarm or the sun slipping quietly, unrelenting chill dawn. There is no glass window, just a wooden shutter. You did not by birdsong, but 2 feet away. His phlegm thick and wet. Above you, condensation. Rats scurriers to look at you. You do not. You are all. The rushes strewn across are soaked from last night's urine. You relieve yourself in the pod that sits at the foot, and you are careful not to disturb your 3 siblings who sleep beside, shoulder to shoulder, between you. No one has bathed in a week. This is not shameful. It is survival. Breakfast is not Breckdale hunk of as cured leather, butter, no coffee, bread, and a mother who spends her days boiling anything that doesn't move. The bread hurt, which have already begun 17. You enough to lose them all. And the wind immediately penetrates. It itches. There is no clean, less dirty roots through the front wetly. Your tight cluster of third know one another's breath. There is no enemy. Everyone knows who you love, who you envy. Last bad heart. You are already field. A bell you his steward. Duh. He carries a switch, and you. The land grown. The belongs to a man you've known. You do not resent, never know. Freedom, beasts and peasants. You're and splintering. Dullest, black beneath. Your back is sore from your feet have never known a sock. Bites your heels as you have no shoes. On the way, you he blesses you. He scents and strongly of wine. The only man who can. He reminds you that slowly, and begin to work. Your muscles ache within. The ox pulling the plow is older than you and in better shape. It passes gas loudly, and you envy its simplicity. Coughs behind you, hard and wet. Look up. Illness is come. Death, unremitted day. The bread softened with your. You chew it slowly. Watching a beetle strike. You feel it than with your Lord. You one begins to fall. Paid. Some. Your is generous. This turnip per household. The priest says this. Returning her greets you with silence. Her eye is swollen shut. She says she fell. You do not ask further. Questions are for people with time. Dinner is a thin soup made root vegetables and regret. The pot is shared. Your younger quickly and vomits. No. Him, there is no comfort. The sun sets and the firewood runs low. Between kin like sardine a warm coffin. You feel the straw poke your ribs, but say nothing. Your mother sings a hymn quietly into the dark. Her voice is cracked but calm. As you drift into sleep, you hear the moan of an elder in the next hut. You do not know his name. You want to. Names make grief too heavy. In your dream, you are in a field again, but this time, it's silent. Wind, no birds, no movement. Just dirt and a sky so still, it might as well be dead. You awaken before dawn. It is time to begin again. Asterisk. You feel a pressure behind your eye. It began yesterday as a mild throbbing and now pulses with the rhythm of your heartbeat. There's no doctor, there is no clinic. The closest approximation of healthcare is a man named Bartram, who once studied under a monk for a single winter and now calls himself a healer. You trust him only slightly more than the butcher. You trudge to his hut. He smells of onions and something vaguely metallic. You pain. He nods gravely, as if he recognizes it from a scroll that doesn't exist. He says, have, specifically. You nod. Though you do not know what bile is, it's containing what looks like dried moss, owl pellets, and teeth. He selects a jar of thick brown sludge and gestures for you to open your mouth. It tastes like mold and pennies. He assures you it will help. You do not believe him.